First of all, who actually doesn't speak Hebrew?
Good question.
One. Okay,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
a very nice person, so just for you. The combo, the rules of the combo. If your talk has anything to do with the previous talk, you shout combo and you run to the stage and you ignore everyone else. Then you get the stage. Okay. So these are the rules of the combo.
What's the rules
It's not
about?
exactly a rule.
What are the rules?
This is the de facto way of life.
What are the rules about inventing rules?
Started, right?
No. Okay. Now. Okay.
Okay, just tell me when.
You go
Now. Okay.
Don't go in the room.
Shut up.
And
Uh,
introduce yourself.
Yeah, right.
Time.
My name is Michael. I think Aur is trying to convince me to talk to the Less Wrong guys for like 2 years already. And I said, yeah, I'll take a look at it once, but I don't really do that. And now after your introduction, it turns out that actually, well, I'm a quantum physicist by training, and I care about, improving the world, and I'm a sci-fi geek, so yeah, I think I belong. Yeah, but anyway, why I'm talking today, I'll say a few trivial things, and then I want to hear your feedback. So the idea is very simple, right? How does society progress technologically, whatever? You have this is your village, and then this is like 90% of the village doing upkeep. It's like, someone has to grow wheat and I don't know, feed the cows and whatever, right? So that all the 100% can, survive. And then you have like 10 people who are actually building infrastructure. Yeah, they are producing growth that will, help tomorrow and not only not to die today. And basically, I think the same principle applies today as well, right? There are people who are doing, secretaries and cashier at the, supermarket and whatever. They're very vital to everyday life, but they're not, they're not improving, world in another year. Yeah. Who actually does that? I don't know, all kinds of people, weird people. Well, I don't know, hackers and scientists sometimes improve the world. I'm a physicist, so I am allowed to, laugh at scientists. Anyway, so basically, for example, we're arguing with Aul for the last 2 weeks. You take a secretary, okay? So this is, excuse me. And this graph leads to, the exponential growth that we're all talking about. Yes, exponential growth, because the more you know, the more you progress. Yeah, okay.
Derivative.
Yeah, thank you. It's basically defined by how many people you have here. This is like the H factor, the hackers that are actually building stuff. Today with software, it's really easy. You actually, you can build something alone. But 1,000 years ago, it was a big headache, right? Because you had to, organize the whole village to build, a workshop or church or whatever. Great. So anyway, let's say today you have your average secretary, and nowadays she spends 5 hours, moving stuff and using Excel, which is good because Excel is a tool that didn't exist before. And the rest, 4 hours, she's talking on the phone with her girlfriends and watching TV. And then you teach her to program because obviously everyone in the world should know Python. There are 2 claims. Okay, there are one option that, well, let's say she's actually a very smart secretary and she's using her skills and she's automating half her work, and now she's spending 2.5 hours working, and the same 4 hours watching TV, and now she has 2.5 additional spare hours, spare time. So there are 2 options. Either she'll watch more TV, okay, or she'll be part of the hacker subgroup and build tools for the rest of the world. I don't know. This is an open question for the rest of you. And another thing, the same idea, principle of upkeep versus building infrastructure and progressing works in personal life, in my opinion. I have like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so in real life, how does it work? Cliffhangers work. So the idea is, for example, today, even though I did my master's in quantum physics, but actually I worked 15 stories below a checkpoint. I'm a team leader, doesn't matter. So most of the time you waste, I feel that I'm wasting my time because I'm doing upkeep. I get all kinds of requests and I need to handle them and I need to answer email and I do all kinds of crap. And in the end of the day, I feel like, well, what did I do that, I don't know, to make the world better? Oh, fuck the world. I don't know, to even build something for the company, okay? Which is like a lower goal. And it's very hard because you're so full of upkeep, that it's difficult to build anything that's lasting, right? How do I define lasting? It's something that changes you or your skills or something in the work, right? You do a rule in Outlook that filters all the mail from your boss. You build something that it will now make you more productive because you'll have less email, right? Or maybe, I don't know, you learned Python, okay? So you spent a lot of time doing nothing, but now you have more skills that hopefully you apply to build tools to, automate other tasks, etc. Then you get a little bit crazy when you start trying to apply it to interpersonal relations, okay? For example, you meet someone, right? You spend time, this is your resource. Okay, and then some people will, I don't know, it's just nice. And with some people, actually, you learn new stuff. Maybe you have new experiences that change you, that broaden your horizons, whatever, I don't know. I don't know, I came here, I met a lot of new people, okay? I hear interesting things. So hopefully this is something that progresses me, it improves me, I'll be a better person tomorrow, a little bit better. But maybe if I go out clubbing like I do every Friday night or whatever, maybe I won't be any better later on. Right? If you're really, really crazy, you start filtering people like, well, how much do you really improve my infrastructure? But don't do that. That's probably only me. Yes, but since I have like 30 seconds, it is important to keep that in mind, okay? If you keep on, improving, yes, and this is another important part, you use the improvements that you already achieved to keep improving faster. This is the definition of exponential growth. Otherwise, you're basically, it's the difference between, progressing linearly. The exponential guy will always defeat you eventually. I don't need to tell you that. See how much